My name is Gene, owner and founder of Hype Jeans, a resident of Brooklyn, but now I live in New Jersey.
Hi, I'm Leanne. I live in Harlem, and I'm a doctor, specifically a psychiatrist.
Hi, I'm Levon. I live in Brooklyn, originally from Jamaica. I'm a writer and also I do sales development.
Emily, and I'm Haitian and I'm from Brooklyn. You can check me out, Emily Elise, on Instagram and YouTube.
My name is Ken, also known as Really Though. I am an artist slash pharmacist. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I'm here for current situations, here to support my cousin. I'm excited.
And I'm Lonnie, born and raised in Brooklyn, freelance graphic designer, occasional photographer, and every Friday I throw a pretty cool party called the Weekend Warm-Up that everybody should come to from time to time.
All right, that's where we're going next Friday. No racism, just like curiosity about weave, which is standard for black men and white, so all races are curious about my weave, or like, so like it was just, I think it was just harmless curiosity. So my I had a long-term relationship with somebody who was from Denmark, so we'll just call him the Danish, right? So the Dane or whatever, he was all about my real hair, so he would wait for that moment where every black girl would like take out their weave for like a little period, and just would like be so obsessed with it, like don't put it back in, don't put it back in. So like I just remember him just like wanting me to just like leave my real hair out, which never happened. I just was like, at that time, like I'm talking about a time like early 2000, like not early, like not too much people was wearing, this was before Solange cut her hair. Like I feel like Solange literally set the trend of like, yo, why is everyone making a big deal about my real hair? It's not that deep. Before Viola, so like my real hair being out was a big deal for me, but he just made me so comfortable about it. So yeah.
Most of my experiences outside the race, like, is due to travel. Like me personally, I'm like Gene. I mean, I'll go for what I like. I don't have like a specific type. If it's a woman, she look good, I find her attractive, and there's something there, it's on basically. So I was in France a couple of years ago. I was by this hostel that's connected to this expatriate bar. So I went down there, and I'll be honest, I was there for 2 nights. I'm like, why, you know? I'd like to make something happen, you know? So went downstairs to the bar. I'm hanging out, chilling out and whatnot. Saw some girls come in, I said, all right. So I saw these couple of guys, they immediately swarmed this one girl. I'm like, all right, I'll lose. So I just kind of kept eat some escargot or whatever. And then this other girl came in, I'm like, all right, there's a chance. So I go right up to the bar, sat beside her, started to talk, right? So, you know, got to talking, started talking a little bit about my life, what I do, writing and all that good stuff, invited her back to my room. And as you can imagine, things lead to other things than rate, right? That said, she had like some questions that were kind of, it's innocent. And I can tell that it's not coming from a bad place, but she was curious about things that I think is more American culture. Because I remember asking me like, you know, what is thick? And she actually had really good English, but she's like, what does thick mean? So I'm like, all right, how do I explain this white French girl? So I'm like, all right, so thick is like curvy, you know, like you're thick. But I also explained to her that sometimes people say thick in America, but they kind of mean a little bit more than thick, you know what I mean? But I think she was curious, and I think the fact that she actually came out to my room and whatnot is like a curiosity thing. She's probably thinking, okay, I've never been with a black guy or something of that nature. So it's more of a curiosity thing, and probably from her point of view, a little bit of a fetish. But for me, it's like, well, I'm in Europe and I'm kind of winning, so.
I guess I was bothered by the fact that he only dated black women. I didn't like that. I felt like as soon as he came to America and he was able to see black women where he was from, there weren't that many black women. He just said that just became his preference, and that's just kind of, you know, it kind of like goes in the back of your head, like, why is that your only preference if that's not where you come from? So like, am I being fetish? At that time I didn't have the vocabulary. At 20, I was like, I don't even know what's fetishizing. Like I was like, oh, is that what's happening? So that, I remember that bothering me now that you mention it. I was like, why doesn't he date like everyone? Like I just feel like I can appreciate a man that dates everyone versus somebody that singles one kind of person. Like I don't know, like it bothered me, but I was just like, well, he just like, I think black women are the most beautiful women on earth. I agree. Like what the fuck? I'm not gonna argue with you. Like that was a good answer, and then after that I never picked at it again. Big deal. When I was out with him, I did kind of feel like, is everyone watching? Is everyone asking if it's everyone else. And I felt like our relationship, I spent more time worried about everyone else, what they thought about me and him being together. And me and him, he never even talked about it really. So it was me in my own head.
How long were you together?
3 years. 3 years.
White women and Spanish women, they like chocolate, you know? Especially because of Kim K. She made us very, well, Ray J made us popular. Well, not true, because you're too light. Turn back around. Yeah, I think we got more popular because of the, like you said, like
Reggie
the culture.
Bush first,
The culture, I feel like the culture is, it got so mass now, like to the fact, like I go to the meat packet and I could, like, you know, people could say you look like Kanye West. And I go to the hottest white chick and I got a good chance because I look like Kanye or Ray J or whatever.
Because you know? All black people look alike because you look like neither.
That's the point. I don't look like Kanye or Ray J, but you know, we're black guys with style, so you know.
It is a type thing.
Right.
So like, okay, earlier you were saying that I was surprised because you're dark skinned that you said that the opposite race is not attracted to you. So for me, it is a type thing because like the blacker you are. But for me, when it comes to like white guys dating a black woman, my black friends will be like, well, I never got a white guy hitting on me. And I noticed that most white men like slim black women. It's a specific
Specific body type.
specific body type. They're not gonna go for curvy,
Yeah, like
right.
model chick.
But funny enough, Bria Miles' ex-boyfriend was a white dude.
Yeah, look how slim she got though. She's curvy, but she's slim.
Any
Yeah.
man is gonna
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
She ain't a regular schmuggle.
Yeah,
No,
he's like, hey,
she's
you know
not.
what? This is
She's
fucking
not
Bria Miles.
curvy, and she's
Slim and
snatched.
curvy.
She got slimmer.
Come on, now. Most of my friends will be like, "Well, how you got a white man? I want a white man. They never check it for me." And I'm like,
No, but you're a model still. Like, it's different. Like, when you were 2023, like, first of all, you were young. You were ripe. It's different. He was an older
Right.
man. No, I don't mean it like that.
I don't know if the age was a big thing. He dated older women, but I just feel
But
like
what I'm trying to
the
say is
slim-
like, what I'm trying to say is like, you had all these pluses. You were young, you were a model, you were chocolate.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You had the look. He was a model his damn self. Like, y'all looked so good together. So you could see that would match. So they also take that into consideration. There's that interracial couple, that really dark Nigerian girl, and that like rocker guy. I forgot his name.
Right, and they're all
But you know what I'm talking about with the
and
blue
look
eyes?
like models.
And they look so fucking good together
Hollister ad.
because they match.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, I noticed too, because like when you're in the modeling industry, they talk a lot about features, right? So like, I'll just say like, I was aspiring model at the time at 20, and he was already in the industry for years, right? And so we talked a lot about features, and I didn't realize that like, you can be African American, but like they want like but have Euro features, Scandinavian features. Like that's the difference. So I was more on the kind of that side, but like, you know, like it's a subtle, like you said, it's a subtle look,
Yeah.
and then you'll be in
The
favor,
average person
quote
probably
unquote.
won't
You'll be.
notice the differences that make you more attractive to that person.
I didn't notice until my eyes were open that yeah, there's a different kind of black girl that certain people want, and then also like my hair was curlier. Like it's a certain like the more biracial kind of biracial but black.
Yeah, you black, but you're not black.
For the woman, but for men, y'all can be all the way black. I don't know why it's different. You get what I'm saying? You can have 99% African features, not African, when you're a black man dating the opposite race. I feel like from what I'm looking, like Seal, you're accepted, but when you're like the black woman dating the other side, you can be black, but like, you know, like features, you know, the nose a little bit more straighter. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's the standards are completely different for a woman. It's so funny.
The white women, in some sense, they kind of fetishize the black guys too. So if they go into the really dark guys, like, okay, I want that based on like, you know, their ancestors, what they saw the guys out in the field working hard. Like, all right, I might be strong, you know? I want to try that. So it's kind of like they fetishize you guys too. So
No, we had a conversation about that, me and my friend earlier. I said, you know, the porn industry is capitalizing on shit. White women fetishizing black men. They have like entire like sites devoted to just black dudes knocking white chicks down. And they, you know, people probably watch the shit and get off on that because they imagine themselves in that situation. And the women are like, wow, I wish this could be me. So, you know, the black men, I guess dudes like us, we're like coveted around the world. At home, we don't get any respect, but when we go out, you know,
It's true. You go to Europe.
go to Europe, Australia, you know, all over the world, they love us.
How do you feel about that? You prefer to be in an environment where people praise you a little bit more, like honestly, like, or you
All
don't?
the, you know, what women have, black women have, the black features that they have, big lips, certain type of, you know, eyes and all that stuff. I see certain things that's taken from a black woman that's being put onto white women now. Understand?
Yeah,
Plastic
absolutely.
surgery. you mean?
Plastic
Yeah,
surgery.
they're paying to look like us.
But that just
Yeah.
Highly, exactly. I mean, she bought a black woman's body. I mean, have you seen her? What she looks like?
Yeah, we agree.
She bought this huge butt with a small, relatively small waist, big lips. I mean, she has bought a body that's kind of an exaggeration of Kim Kardashian. And some people say it's real, some people say it's not. But regardless, I mean, a lot of black men say that they like Kim Kardashian because she kind of has, you know, she's a white woman with a black woman's body, right? And I'm not saying that hips and, you know, a full featured body are like isolated to black women, but you know that's what, you know, usually you know, you think of, you know, with black women. And you know, way back in the day, J-Lo made the butt popular, which was ridiculous because butts have been around from time more about black women. And then you kind of fast forward a few years, and then there's Kim Kardashian. It spreads from just the butt to kind of general curviness and full featured lips, and you see a lot of white women and actually black women too getting butt implants, you know. And so it's a fetishization or just glorification of these select features of, you know, that are more common on, you know,
Even the
black
color
men.
too. They tan now too.
And the tanning is very popular. People are risking skin cancer and all of that in order to be able to have a particular look. And even black people are getting implants to look like a certain type of black person. You know, like black people are getting butt implants. As in Trinidad the other
To
day.
look like Snapchat filters, like I don't know what they're looking like.
I don't know what.
And it's a lot of camera angles to look a particular way, and people are going to the gym and doing their squats.
Wait,
and all
what
that
happened in
stuff.
Trinidad?
No, but in Trinidad, I actually remember, you know, a friend and I it's like, you know, Caribbean Mecca in a way for Carnival. And we were like, we saw a butt implant like it was flipping. We're like, wow, people
Yeah,
are
and I
wearing
saw
butt
that
implants.
video. It was about to come out.
Really? I don't know if it's the same one, but I definitely, we were walking live on the road.
Oh, you were on the road? Oh, no,
Yeah, we
I
actually
saw
were
a
there.
video.
And I saw, there are people with butt implants, including a guy, but there are people with butt implants.
Wait.
Whoa, whoa.
Let's say this for another episode.
Yeah, he was in a song, but that's another episode, so it's very clear. But so, you know, there are black women trying to look almost more black, and it's very strange.
They look like strippers, don't they?
Yeah, everybody wants to look like a certain, like a stripper.
Yeah, I'm comfortable for a white man because I'm still like slim. Well, I don't know if I'm coming across slim on this camera, guys. And at the time, I was a size 4. I'm a size 4, 6-ish, but like 2'4", I'm comfortable for them. There's not too much going on, but it's still like exotic. It's like I'm black, but I'm like not too, like I just realized like my friends would be overlooked, the ones that are like standard, like average black woman, which is curvy, you know, and everything, and they would be overlook them, and they would want like a model black girl or like a tall, slim black girl. So it's not too much, you know, like they wanna the select, as she said, select features. It's select features.
Maybe white men just don't want their women to be able to beat them in a fight.
I don't know that I could beat them
Black
up.
woman that's 100 pounds.
I've been
I don't
thinking,
feel threatened.
one thing I've been thinking though is I've heard the opposite. I've had friends, female friends, black female friends, who, at least back in the day I suppose, you know, had very black features. They, you know, had like maybe bigger lips, like not a pointy nose, things like that. And, you know, a couple of them have said to me they actually feel only white guys find them interesting. They think that black guys think they're too black. Like they're too
But what
dark.
about their body type? At least is that like been
No,
their
I mean,
thing?
they're Asian. They were kind of regular looking black girls with black
Maybe it's
features.
just okay. So maybe
Who have
I'll
to-
just take that off the record. Maybe it's just for me. It was European men like
Yeah,
flock to me, and that's just what.
No,
type.
but you
It's
have
your
to
model
wait.
type. That's what it is.
And perhaps you're just good looking and men in general like you. But it has to be some European
Thank you.
ones.
Because
Be that too.
But at the end of the day, it's still attractive or not. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then there's level of attractive. Like, cause you, no matter what, you can still be ugly and be biracial. You can be ugly, you can be white, you can be ugly, you can be black.
But
But it's the levels of appearances. So if you are okay in the face and you're dark skinned versus really good in the face and dark skin, who's gonna win?
But European culture don't celebrate obesity anyway, so I think that weight is important
Yeah,
though.
true.
In my opinion, the proportions. If you go to a French restaurant, like the proportions are completely different than America. So I think I'll just speak for just European. I'm not really too versed with.
No, but you kind of onto something still. 'Cause I feel like with some white guys too, it is something where they can have their cake and eat it too. So in other words, can date a black girl so to satisfy their own fantasies or whatever, but still have somebody socially acceptable. So okay, if I walk in this place with this girl, everybody in my circle say, all right, boom, you got a good one. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or like a slim one or whatever the case may be, a model type.
It's sad because like I will go to my neighborhood and everyone's telling me eat more, and I'm just like I can't gain weight at that time. Like I can't gain weight. Like, and it's sad that like you said, the opposite, or I'm not gonna say opposite, another race would accept me more than my own. Like I said, if I took off my wig in front of my white boyfriend at the time,
He would love you.
it was like he couldn't keep his hands off of me. This was what he was waiting for me to do. It felt like that's what he wanted me to be the whole time. He was like, why are you trying to be something else? And that is how you were born. I like you how you are. I just wasn't received with my natural hair, with my own. It was just